Yo, what's going on, everyone? It's CarsonRocks35 here. Welcome back to another episode here in Minecraft PokeFind Podcasts. So we don't have a whole lot to cover today, as this isn't being recorded too far after the last one I've already recorded because of my bulk recording session. So I don't really have more than a few comments to read, so I'm not going to be reading comments today. I also don't have much to update overall with the style of content and everything we're going. It's going to be a shorter video today, but I hope you guys enjoyed today. Anyway, so first of all, we're going to go ahead and start off with our new editing process. So I hope you guys have been enjoying the new edits, and I know it's going to be a while before I get a little bit of feedback on what you guys think, because I have to wait for you guys to actually see the videos and whatnot. But I'd like to get you guys' feedback on how you think my editing improvement and skills and everything have been going. I've been trying to be more interactive with it, applying more effects, you know, not making too many awkward jump cuts and whatnot, trying to make everything a little bit more smooth, having a bit more upbeat music that kind of flows into the video a little bit better, and just being more interactive with the video itself, and then outside of just, you know, here's a jump cut to the next part here, and here's a jump cut next here. I wanted to apply more effects. I want to get better at what I'm doing, and so far I'm slowly learning the traits of editing and editing with my editing software itself. Now it's going to be a little bit of time before I can do anything crazy or whatnot, which is all okay. We are continuing to improve and whatnot, but you guys will see I've been, you know, adding, you know, words and whatever. You mainly start to see that in Minecraft Achievement Hunt. I've been trying to add more visual images and descriptions of what I'm going down and everything. It seems that though I have a lot easier of a time when I'm at the beginning of the video. Usually I think the first half of the video is much easier for me to be a little more interactive with than the second half of the video, and I'm still working on how to figure out and fix that process. Because with the first half, it's really easy. I have the intro moment 80% of the time, 85% of the time. I usually put an intro moment in the video. Easy peasy. Then we come into the actual intro itself, and you'll get, oh, welcome to Minecraft Achievement Hunt, and Minecraft Achievement Hunt will all pop up one at a time really quickly on screen, you know? And it's a nice little visual and whatnot, and then I'll list what we're doing, or I'll talk about what we're doing, and I'll apply images or motion graphics or whatever to what's going on, so it's not just me splitting out random words and whatnot telling you guys what's going on. So I'm getting to that point where that first half of the video, for the most part, I can usually do it quite easily, and I'm working on being more advanced techniques, you know, and I'm gonna take more time when I can to actually just study up and learn from other people who use the same editing software as I do, just so I get a different perspective on things. When you take a different perspective, it could change a whole lot around one topic. Perspective is everything, and it makes it where it's either poison or nectar, and you really have to decide which one you're going to be. And I really want to be nectar, obviously, for you guys, and not make bad content. So it's all a work in progress. With the second half of the video, the reason I struggle so much with trying to apply more in the second half of the video is mainly because more of that is the internal actions of what's going on, you know? And there's not as much for, say, just words or images to apply there, because yeah, I could just put, oh, this is what I'm saying at the bottom of the screen for a quick little sentence, you know, and it could just add more to it. It's not that simple, and it is that simple, but I don't want it to be that simple. I don't want it to be, oh, I don't have anything to add to the second half of this video editing wise outside of making it cleaner, making it sound better, making it more direct and whatnot. I don't want to be that so inactive on that second half of the video. I want it to be more enjoyable and whatnot. So I would love your guys' feedback. Seriously, I would really appreciate the feedback on this video, which will probably have less editing in it as it's a shorter one and there's not much to apply. But I love you guys' comments in this video and any other videos that you guys see little things with editing that you guys enjoy, or you think I could improve, or I'm on the right path but it's not right, or just flat out if you don't like it at all, tell me, because I'm trying different types of transitions, expanding my horizons, you know, and I'm going to keep trying to do that more and more as we go forward and everything, because I want to keep improving on my content, especially because I'd like to get to a point where I feel a lot more comfortable with making content, because when I launch my second channel, it's a completely different form of content. So it's a different form of thumbnails, banners, editing, filming, and that's something that I haven't had too much experience with. Back in the day when I first launched this channel, I had a whole lot of different games going on, and I didn't have editing back then. When I was recording back then, I didn't know how to edit. I didn't know anything about it, and I couldn't pay for editing software. So you saw a video from me 3 years ago or something, it would be just straight 20 minutes or whatever, but that would be uncut, unedited. It would just kind of be what's happening, and it was okay, but obviously, you know, the quality for YouTube videos and the demand for quality has gone up entirely, a massive skyrocket amount over the last 5 years, let alone the last decade of YouTube. Because I remember when I first started out watching YouTube, it was really, really weird to see that progress to today, because it was recording 20 minutes of a funny clip in a video game with friends. You know, there wasn't real editing and whatnot, but the quality for videos has gone up so drastically that you have to keep improving, and there's nothing wrong with that. Improvement is always good. It's like a quote from one of my absolute favorite Doctor Who episodes of all time. So starting off with this quote, and I'm going to give a little information behind it and why I do it, but I've seen this a lot, and I love this from this special that we had with Matt Smith for this show. If you don't know what Doctor Who is, if you like science fiction type shows, go check it out. Anyways, this is the quote. "It all just disappears, doesn't it? Everything you are gone in a moment, like a breath on a mirror. Any moment now he's coming. The Doctor. And I always will be. But times must change, and so must I. We all change when you think about it. We're all different people through all our lives, and that's okay, that's good. You gotta keep moving, so as long as you remember all the people you used to be. I will not forget one line of this. Not one day, I swear. I will always remember when the Doctor was me." Now, this is one of my absolute favorite quotes of all time from Doctor Who, especially from the Matt Smith era of Doctor Who. Now, obviously, the little sections with the Doctor, I always will be, and I remember when the Doctor was me don't really apply to me, but it's that entire middle section talking about how you evolve and change, not just as, you know, biologically or physically, but emotionally and mentally as a person, you know. Throughout the years in your life, you slowly become someone else. And it's not either a good thing or a bad thing, necessarily becoming someone else, but it's knowing that it's good to keep moving forward. It's good to keep trying new things, to keep going with what needs to be done. And it's always really, really interesting to put in perspective that it's not just us being one person, you know, with expanding aspects, but it's kind of like that we have different lives throughout one entire life. And it's like when you look back on memories and say you look at a photo from yourself 10 years ago, right? And you're like, wow, I can't believe I was a completely different person then, you know? And it's focusing on that kind of perspective, and that's one of the reasons I love the idea of it entirely so much, and that's kind of the reason I want to move forward with my editing and everything. And this is one of the most motivational quotes I've seen from the show, and it really helps motivate me and to keep improving and keep going on with my content. But that's also all I have for you guys today. If you guys did enjoy, make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe down below. I know it was a little bit of a different episode for PokeFind Podcasts, but with the bulk recording and everything, and I wanted to get a little more personal with you guys, a little more one-on-one, and I think I'm going to try to be adding that into the podcast a little bit more, you know, and we'll see how all that goes. But anyways, I've rambled on enough. I'll see you guys all next time, my rock stars. Peace.